Hello everyone, welcome to the Fireside chat session with Royal Cyber and our technology partner Commerce Tools. I am Aditya, Partnership Alliance Manager at Royal Cyber. I would like to start the conversation today by sharing a very high-level introduction to Royal Cyber and its services, agenda that we will cover for today's session, and introduction to our guest speakers on the Fireside chat session. Royal Cyber is a thought leader with 22 years of experience into the e-commerce industry world and serving clients with end-to-end solutioning. Royal Cyber is also a gold level strategic partner and ISV partner with Commerce Tools. As a part of today's agenda, we are going to introduce you to the composable commerce, its impact on the B2B business, how Commerce Tools, its capabilities, and how it can address business platforms. Also, overview of the Royal Cyber's B2B accelerators, use cases, and how soon Royal Cyber can integrate, set up the solution with timelines. So I'll quickly welcome my guest today, Anton. He is the Global Partner Manager for Accelerators at Commerce Tools and comes with great experience on the solution side of the things. So Anton, if you would like to give a brief introduction about yourself.
Yeah, hello, hi everyone. Yes, my name is Anton Koval. I am part of Commerce Tools partner team, and our focus there, my focus there is to build the accelerator program where we encourage our system integrator partners to build solutions that help in many different ways that we'll discuss today.
Great. I also have alongside Bhavesh, who is the Senior Solution Architect for Commerce Tools at Royal Cyber. So, Bhavesh, would you like to give a quick introduction about yourself?
Sure, Aditya. My name is Bhavesh Kurmi. I have total 15 plus years of experience in the industry. Currently, I'm working as the lead solution architect in Royal Cyber, and I manage commerce tools implementation for B2B and B2C scenarios across various industries. So that's a very brief introduction about me, and I'm really looking forward to this session. Thank you.
Great. I think we are ready to kick off. So that we have the clear understanding of today's agenda and have introduced our esteemed panelists, let's dive into the core of our conversation. Composable commerce has certainly emerged as a topic, which is a key in today's industry's conversation. Bhavesh, could we begin by exploring what makes this approach so impactful and why it is seen as a potential game changer for the businesses?
Sure, Aditya. So as you highlighted as well, Aditya, that composable commerce is revolutionizing the e-commerce landscape by offering the unparalleled flexibility, scalability, and customization. I really think it can be a game changer for various reasons, like flexibility and customization. Right? Its modular approach allows business to choose and integrate best of breed solutions available in the market rather than relying on one monolithic system. Also, this modularity ensures that businesses can tailor their technology stack to meet specific needs and adapt quickly to the changes, which really allows quicker adjustment in response to market changes or business needs, which results in enhanced agility and responsiveness of their e-commerce platform. And by leveraging these pre-built components, businesses can launch the features, the product faster in the market, which will certainly result in speed to market, increase in speed to market, which can give them competitive edge against or with their competitors, right? So, but if you compare this with the traditional platforms, that often requires extensive development and integration efforts, right? So that's a huge contrast between both approaches. And in terms of scalability, with its microservices-based architecture, each service can be scaled independently based on the demand, rather than scaling the entire monolith application, right? And we should also note the fact that composable commerce are cloud native and headless in nature, which really means that front end is completely decoupled with the backend, which results in enhanced performance, allowing for better and consistent user experience across channels or devices. And it really ensures that platform can handle high volume of traffic, right? And last point is not the least one, right? So it's innovation, so important for any business. Composable commerce fosters the thought of innovation by giving businesses access to the wide ecosystem of specialized tools and tech. This approach really encourages the thought process of experimentation and use of cutting-edge solution that may be may not be
Mhm.
available in case of traditional monolithic platform. That flexibility is not there, right? So overall, we can say that composable commerce empowers business by allowing them to innovate, iterate by experimentation, and customize their e-commerce experience more effectively in response to evolving market demands and consumer preferences. Right? These characteristics, in my opinion, really makes composable commerce a true game changer in the world of e-commerce.
Thanks, Bhavesh. I think that's really insightful, and hopefully now that the audience have a fair idea about what benefits composable commerce approach bring onto the table for the businesses. So, Anton, like, what's your take on that, and how innovations could be driven through composable solution as per you?
Yes, thank you. Well, we believe that traditional e-commerce platforms, they impose often a rigid structures on businesses,
Mhm.
and companies frequently find themselves altering their unique operations just to fit within the confines of the inflexible system, which leads to lots of inefficiencies and workarounds that has to be made just for things to work. And we think that the composable makes this fundamental shift from the rigid, inflexible solutions to flexible and adaptable solutions. And this sort of flips the script. So instead of forcing brands to conform to some preset structures, it allows technology to mold around the brand's distinctive needs or processes. And with that, specifically in the B2B area, um, we see that a lot of companies operate with some distinct technology systems. So this could be a specialized CRM, an industry-specific ERP, or custom built inventory system. And composable solutions allow to seamlessly integrate with those existing stacks without the need to rip them off and completely change the system. So it allows to preserve some of the investments and streamline the operations. And of course, with that, we build the processes
Mhm.
around we build technology around the process. So this is a focus that this approach empowers the brands to digitize their unique workflows without the compromise, enhancing the efficiency and maintaining their competitive edge. And of course, with that fact that technology is basically around the processes, they can build these tailored experiences, whether
Mhm.
they specifically, again, in B2B case, that can adapt to complex approval hierarchies, role-based access controls, industry-specific purchasing processes. So all of these are super important B2B sphere, and all of these can be well adapted to the needs of the company.
Great. I mean, thanks, Anton, for your views on this. And I'm sure everyone has a fair understanding by now about composable commerce solutions and how it can, have a fast-paced commerce landscape to have a competitive edge with the competitors. So, Bhavesh, given that composable commerce offers such flexibility and innovation, how do you see these benefits specifically impacting the B2B sector?
That's a very good question. So, see, we already know that B2B business is inherently complex and it involves intricate buyer and seller relationships. It involves longer sales cycles and multiple stakeholders involvement is always there, right? It's a complex process. It's not like B2C, which is comparatively less complex in comparison to B2B, right? Transactions often requires customized pricing and extensive product catalogs, sophisticated and very complex approval workflows or processes involved there. And this complexity is further amplified by the need of seamless integration with the legacy systems and demand for personalized experience across various channels. Now, in such scenarios in B2B sector where each client may have unique requirements, composable commerce really
Mhm.
shines by enabling business to create custom solution without being constrained by the one size fits all platform. right? So it also supports the complexity of B2B transactions by allowing companies to integrate specialized pricing engines and dynamic product catalogs and approval workflow systems, right? And moreover, its ability to connect with legacy systems really ensures that businesses can leverage their existing investments while enhancing their digital capabilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, the modular architecture of composable commerce empowers business to swiftly adapt to evolve with the market dynamics and customer demands without overhauling their entire system. This flexibility really accelerates the innovation, as I mentioned earlier as well, and really allows companies to sustain competitive edge or
Mm-hmm.
competitive advantage in the market. So in nutshell, we can say that by embracing composable commerce, B2B companies can offer more responsive and personalized experience to their customers, which can ultimately result in improving customer satisfaction and driving growth for their businesses.
That's brilliant, Bhavesh. Thanks. So Composable Commerce offers B2B businesses the flexibility to navigate complex requirements, seamlessly integrate existing systems, and respond swiftly to market shifts, and all while fostering continuous innovation. So Anton, what are your thoughts here on how businesses can transform traditional B2B business models?
Thank you. I have five main thoughts, and usually it all starts with digital transformation, as the company has to transform to the new digitized processes. And
Mm-hmm.
Composable enables this incremental modernization where businesses can digitize the processes step by step, integrating new components in the existing systems for the sort of a smoother transition. And of course, as a company, we also see a demand for B2C-like user experience, um, which allows so you can easily implement best-in-class front-end experience using specialized UI components and also, of course, the headless architecture. And this creates intuitive interfaces that are very similar to B2C,
Mm-hmm.
while still keeping the B2B functionality. And then there's always a fact of balancing the complexity and simplicity. On one hand, you have complex backend processes like pricing, approvals, and configurations. However, you want these to be maintained as a simple and user-friendly interface. So this balance, the composable allows to have this balance, to keep the balance. And of course, as we move into more digitized processes, the API first architecture promotes this seamless data flow between the components, so enable comprehensive analytics, real-time reporting, and data-driven personalization across the whole B2B system. And all of that comes with agility and scalability. So we can remove, upgrade individual components to respond to market changes or conditions or opportunities, allowing companies to stay agile and scale digital capabilities as needed.
Great. And now since you're speaking, Anton, can you also give us an overview of Commerce Tools, its core capabilities around B2B, and what are some of the recent innovations or features that Commerce Tools has introduced to the B2B world?
Yeah, so we all start with the enterprise grade platform, which is an area where it supports the cloud infrastructure, the extensibility, and versionless capabilities. On top of that platform, we build B2B and B2C component-based applications that provide specific functionality. So in case of B2B, we have
Mhm.
five main areas. So first of all, we have B2B product discovery. So it's a search that is specific for B2B, where we have advanced catalog management, flexible data models, and B2B specific search capabilities. We also have complex pricing and promotions, so
Mhm.
tailored pricing structures for B2B buyers and customizable promotion engines. Also, we work on streamlining the purchasing process. So we have robust cart and order management, integrated inventory and payment systems, and seamless quote management. And of course, within the B2B business, there's usually complex workflows. So we have flexible account hierarchies for business units, granular role-based permissions, and customizable approval flows. And of course, with the power of Composable, um, we allow omni-channel and internationalization, where we can support multiple brands, channels, countries, and we have a scalable platform for diverse business needs.
Great. And Bhavesh, what do you think of how commerce tools can help businesses overcome challenges in the B2B commerce e-commerce space?
See, Anton just mentioned, right, that Commerce Tools offers robust platform and
Mm-hmm.
it can significantly help business in overcoming various challenges in B2B e-commerce by leveraging its flexible API first and headless architecture. It really aligns well with the principle of composable commerce, as we discussed in detail some time back, right? For example, Commerce Tools flexible API-driven approach allows business to easily customize their e-commerce experience to meet unique needs of different B2B clients. It helps in offering tailored experience without the constraint of monolithic platform, right? And Commerce Tools also provides the scalable infrastructure that allows businesses to grow and expand into the new market without re-architecting their system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all based on Mac principle, so it's headless architecture, and it really allows seamless integration with existing business systems. And it also supports a complex workflows, as Anton just mentioned in the previous question. And I discussed about modular architecture, and I'll keep on talking about it because it is so important. Commerce Tools modular architecture really allows business to easily adapt to the market changes, whether it's integrating with the new technologies or expanding into the new regions or markets or adjusting to the new customer demands, right? Also, by using the commerce tools, businesses can even optimize their spending by choosing only the services they need and only services they want to scale as it is necessary for their requirement or special events, right? And it can really help in avoiding the overhead associated with the traditional monolithic systems. So I'm sure there are more advantages, surely, but this is what is on top of my mind right now, right? So effectively, we can say that Commerce Tools is a cloud-based headless e-commerce platform that can really enable business to build highly customizable, scalable, and flexible e-commerce solution by which businesses can deliver consistent and tailored experience across various channels for their customer.
Great. And thanks, Bhavesh. As we have seen, Commerce Tools offers powerful solutions for overcoming the key business challenges and driving digital transformation overall. Building on these capabilities, Royal Cyber has also developed B2B accelerators that can help businesses leverage Commerce Tools even more effectively. Now, since you are speaking, Bhavesh, shall we now take a closer look at how Royal Cyber's B2B accelerators can further enhance speed to the market and streamline the B2B operations overall?
Oh, absolutely. Let me take a moment first to explain the reason why we thought of building these B2B accelerators at first place, right? Um, Although Commerce Tools provide a lot of excellent B2B features out of the box, and then just mention few of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as explained earlier, B2B is a complex process, and customizations might be, or I should say, will be required in that case, in the case when businesses have their own specific requirements. So we thought of building accelerators which are close to what business might need in general, and we did this by after a lot of brainstorming with experts over there. And of course, these accelerators can further be customized as per the requirements of the business. By the way, just to be clear about it, accelerators are nothing but pre-built integration frameworks and templates
Mm-hmm.
which can significantly reduce the time and efforts required to integrate different solutions with their Commerce Tools platform, right? And while building those accelerators, we always followed composable commerce principle. It's not going anywhere. And we also adhered the best practices and engineering principles. And see, these accelerators are designed to be scalable and flexible, which allows business to adapt and evolve as their need changes over time, which really ensures that the integrated solution remains relevant and effective in the long term, even as the technologies and business requirement evolve with time due to certain factors or certain reasons, right? It brings a lot of advantages on the table. One, I just mentioned that it provides a seamless integration with the third-party systems, with the commerce tools, of course, which ensures the cohesive and efficient digital infrastructure in place. And also, if you think of, if business thinks of building these solutions from scratch, then um, they have to accept, or everyone have to accept that it's a time-consuming process, right? But these accelerators provides ready-made foundation that can be customized, and it can really result in significantly reducing the time to market or time required to go live with those changes, with those products into the market, and thus it results in increasing speed to market. And as we discussed some time back, B2B is a complex requirement which will require specialized needs for the business, right? These accelerators are designed to meet these specific needs, eliminates the need of extensive custom development. I'll be honest, custom development will still be required, but it will not be extensive. It will just, incorporating the specific requirements of the business as per their need. Okay. Last but not the least, by using these accelerators that have been tested and proven in real world scenarios, businesses can reduce the risk associated with developing and deploying the new e-commerce platform in the market, right? In a sense, we can say that these accelerators are built to simplify a complex process of implementing e-commerce platform, making it faster, more cost-effective, and scalable while providing the flexibility and features that B2B businesses need to succeed. And just to wrap up my statement, I would like to highlight that Royal Cyber is registered technology partner with Commerce Tools. We offer several accelerators on Commerce Tools platform like Customer Service Accelerator, Marketplace Accelerator, and many more, which are designed to streamline and enhance the business operations.
And I think that that's great, Bhavesh. So we can say that accelerators play a vital role in stitching together solutions by providing the tools and the infrastructure needed to integrate, customize, and streamline the use of these platforms within a unified ecosystem. So, Anton, as Bhavesh mentioned, Commerce Tools already provide support for various B2B challenges, which their technical team can always implement. But what are your thoughts on accelerators?
Well, this is a topic of my work, so of course I'm very biased here, but I personally believe that accelerators are the next evolutionary step for composable commerce. And the reason for it is that for many companies embarking on the first, their transformation, accelerators can play a crucial role because they assist in navigating the myriad of the decisions that has to be made, from big to small. And all of these decisions usually have to be done at the beginning of the project, which is, it puts a lot of stress on the company. So whether it's choosing from a search vendor to configuring pricing structures, basically accelerators provide these pre-made decisions that take away the initial pressure from the company, and that makes it super valuable for the to come into the composable world easier. So they offer a sort of a starting point with predetermined choices where anything can be modified or changed for in the future. So and this flexibility ensures that the business aren't locked into their initial setup, and can adapt to the needs as they evolve. And also this providing this sort of foundation, accelerators can significantly reduce the overwhelming aspects of digital transformation, allowing companies to start their journey quickly and confidently. And in essence, they serve as a launch pad, enabling businesses to begin their transformation with proven configurations from our partners, while still having that freedom to customize and grow over time.
Great. And I think that's great flexibility and the scalability that it brings to the table. So shall we also discuss a few use cases where these accelerators can be useful? So Bhavesh, can you provide some use cases where the commerce tool and the Royal Cyber B2B composable commerce accelerator integration can be really helpful to the business?
Absolutely, Aditya. As I mentioned earlier, all the accelerators are designed to be scalable, making them suitable for both the smaller businesses as
Mm,
well as the larger enterprises looking to expand rapidly in different markets, right? Industries with specific needs can customize these accelerators to align with their unique business requirement, their regulatory requirements around tax or anything, right? Let me take a few examples just to make it clear or more understandable.
mhm,
Let's say healthcare industry, right? Over there, if we implement the marketplace accelerator, in my opinion, it can really help with allowing the healthcare providers to create a marketplace for medical supplies and services.
mhm,
Uh, and it really helps with connecting suppliers with healthcare institutions, which is a great advantage over there. In telecommunication industry, customer service accelerator can really help with telecom companies to manage customer inquiries, billing
mhm,
issues, and technical support could be handled more efficient manner, right? It can reduce the overall wait time and thus
mhm,
improves the customer satisfaction. Another example I can think of is logistics and supply chain industry, wherein accelerators for integrating tax engine can be helpful by, it can provide support
mhm,
the logistics companies in calculation of taxes on shipment, custom duties, and other related fees. It ensures that taxes are accurately calculated and the payment happen on timely manner, right? It can really help business with eradicating a lot of administrative burden for the on from the businesses, right?
mhm.
So overall, we can say that these accelerators offers flexibility and efficiency, making them valuable tools for companies across diverse industries seeking to enhance their digital capabilities.
Your thoughts, Anton, on this?
Yeah, I think specifically Royal Cyber B2B Accelerator can be very interesting for manufacturing,
Mhm,
I would say vertical. The reasons is that they're also, a lot of them are just starting the transformation journey,
mm,
and having the capabilities of not only selling, let's say, their spare parts in some sort of portal, but also services like training and maintenance would allow them to bring all of their uh, processes and offers that uh, uh, previously has been, some of them probably maybe digitized, but some of them were maybe like on pen and paper,
mm.
to one solution. And yeah, I think they could benefit greatly from
Great. I think, yeah. So, can you also, Bhavesh, explain how businesses can get started with implementing the Commerce Tools and Royal Cyber B2B Accelerator? And what is the typical timeline for setting up this integration from planning to go live?
Okay, honestly, there is no fixed timeline which I can share, as the required time of implementation can vary depending on several factors like
Mm,
complexity of integration, expertise of development team, specific requirements of the project, right? So we really need to first assess their needs, get the requirements, and plan the solutions accordingly. But we can certainly say that most of the functionalities which is required to integrate with the third-party solution for
mm,
the cause or for the requirement comes out of the box as part of these accelerators, which will certainly going to reduce the implementation time by 40 to 60% approximately, right? So
mhm.
it's all about plugging in the pre-built solution with their existing e-commerce application and and then customize it as per the business requirement, which will definitely take way less time in comparison to implementing the integration from scratch.
That's fantastic, I think, and that must have, given the high level idea of timelines to our audience as well. And I'm sure they will be keen to know what kind of support and training do Commerce Tools and Royal Cyber provide to ensure successful implementation and ongoing success. So, Anton, do you want to take that from the Commerce Tools point of view?
Yeah, absolutely. As a product company, we have all the range of support that any potential customer may need. So it starts from onboarding, implementation, training and enablement, and of course, technical support, which is usually very important. And all of that is to focus on ensuring that the implementation is done as quickly as possible. We of course work with our partners like Royal Cyber during any implementation. So we have this sort of a three-way communication between the customer, the partner, and us, so that the communication and information flow is super seamless, and also helps in removing all the potential blockers.
And with respect to Royal Cyber B2B accelerators, if businesses choose to go forward with it, then they'll have a dedicated implementation team, which consists of team of experts that can help business set up and configure B2B accelerators and tailor it to their specific needs. This includes assistance with integration, customization, and deployment. And we'll also hold the interactive sessions or conduct the interactive sessions with the business to walk them through the functionalities, the best practices, and the tips how they can maximize the value of these accelerators for their overall requirement or for their e-commerce application, right? Royal Cyber also offers the technical support to address the issues or questions that may arise during or after implementation. And we always actively seek the feedback from our clients to continuously improve the accelerators. And it really ensures that these accelerators meet evolving business needs, and it keep on evolving as the business evolve with time, right? So this holistic approach ensures that businesses not only successfully implement Royal Cyber's B2B accelerators, but also achieve the long-term success by fully leveraging the capabilities of the solution.
Great. And I think that has been a very insightful discussion on how Royal Cyber's B2B accelerators streamline integration with the commerce tools and provide value through use case, and as well as the practical steps and support needed to get businesses up and running quickly. Now let's take it a step further and deep into real world examples. So could you share some customer success stories where these accelerators and integration have been made tangible impact? And Anton, would you like to discuss a few customer success stories from your side from a B2B scenario?
Yeah, absolutely. I could think of two cases in B2B. So there's a company called Loomstate. It's in workwear business in US. And while leverage all the capabilities that we were able to provide them, they were able to launch the new website in just 2 months, which is specifically for B2B usually unheard of. The other case is Orbia Waven, which is an EMEA-based company in the building infrastructure business. So they employ around 12,000 people and operate in 35 countries. So very big, complex business. And they were able to launch first 35 local websites in just 8 months. So yeah, there are definitely some very a couple of B2B brands that might seem big and hard for them to move, but they can move quickly.
I think this is absolutely excellent in terms of the timelines and the scale. Thanks, Anton. Bhavish, can you also walk us through some examples where these accelerators have delivered real value to the B2B businesses?
Sure. So one of our client that is leading multinational pharmaceutical company, which manufactures and markets wide range of pharmaceutical products in India and overseas. Their e-commerce platform is built with commerce tools, and we only implemented that. And we have done the multiple integration of commerce tools with the third-party solutions with these accelerators. So we integrated commerce tools with product information management with the PIM accelerator, which enabled their B2B business to manage product information from single platform, making it easier for them to distribute consistent product data across multiple channels for the users, right? And we also built a custom marketplace for them as they have very specific farmer specific needs. And we integrated this custom marketplace with commerce tools using the marketplace accelerator, which helped driving efficiency by automation of the workflows, reduction of the manual tasks, and thus result in improving the supply chain management, right? So this was about this one example I wanted to share. And another case study is for another client, which is globally recognized leader in coffee and kitchen appliance industries, coffee machine and kitchen appliance industries, right? Let me tell you the challenge which they were facing first. So they were going through the challenge around the tax related operations like manual tax calculation, which is leading to the potential errors and less than optimal customer experience. And to add to the complexity, their business was growing in multiple regions, which means more administrative burden for the business, right? They really needed a scalable solution to adapt to the ever-changing tax requirements, right? So Royal Sabre supported them to achieve this by implementing Commerce Tools integration with the tax engine using the tax engine accelerator. This integration provides them with a robust, efficient, and future-proof tax compliances, right? So these are the two case studies I wanted to share. I hope they provide clear understanding of how these accelerators have delivered tangible value to B2B business, which results in improving the efficiency, scalability, and overall business performance.
Completely agree with you, Bhavesh. Those success stories clearly illustrate the impact that the Royal Cyber's accelerators and commerce tool can have in real world scenario. As we move towards the conclusion of our discussion, let's turn our focus to the key takeaways from today's discussion and the ROI businesses can expect when implementing commerce tools B2B solutions. So, Bhavesh and Anton, could you share your thoughts on how businesses can measure success with these tools and realize the value in the long term? So, Anton, do you want to start here, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So we believe with commerce tools, our solution helps to remove the need to manage the complex infrastructure and allows the company to focus on delivering best customer experiences. And this usually speeds up the time to market, allowing for the faster launches. In terms of ROI, our platform scalability reduces the long-term costs and accelerators minimize development time. So ensuring the quicker value realization, if you can call it. And over time, businesses see increased efficiencies, lower costs, and more agility in responding to the market demands. So helping that ultimately helps driving revenue growth and staying future-proof.
Great. And Bhavesh, can you quickly, add your perspective on it, maybe in a minute?
1 minute, sure. As Anton mentioned as well, Commerce Tools is a future-proof technology which provides flexible, scalable, and API-first platform, which is ideal for B2B operations, right? Royal Cyber's B2B accelerator further enhances this by providing pre-built solution that has various advantages, which results in a strong ROI for businesses. Like, for example, we discussed in detail already, but let me quickly summarize. The seamless integration with third-party systems with commerce tools can really help in simplifying the complex B2B process. It really helps with accelerating time to market by reduction of development time as you are using the pre-built components that has been proven already, right? It is cost efficient in nature because it requires lesser amount of customization and it is not like extensive customization in case when you are starting from scratch, and it enables or enhanced the flexibility by adhering to the as it is adhered to the composable commerce principle, right? And last thing is it's proven, as I mentioned earlier as well, it's proven in pre-tested accelerators, which reduces the risk associated with building the new e-commerce platform from scratch. So these benefits collectively drive significant ROI by accelerating the digital transformation and by reducing the cost and by enhancing the operational flexibility.
Great. And I think, that was very insightful. And thank you so much, Anton and Bhavesh, for being a part of this interactive fireside chat session. We explored the key concepts of composable commerce, including its flexibility, scalability, and the ability to address the unique challenges faced by B2B organizations. We also discussed how commerce tools as a leading composable commerce platform can empower businesses to build agile and efficient e-commerce solutions. And I think we have some questions from the audience. Let's move to the Q&A session where our experts will answer the queries that coming in.